as we said in the last video, we created account class. This account consists of only one variable, and it consists of two methods, setName and getName. And we saw in the main class, we have a main method, and we created object A1, and we set the name to Ahmad. We created object A2, we set the name to Salma. We printed the two names, and we get these two names. Now we want to do some modification on this. Now we want to know that there is actually three parts of each class. We have also constructor. If you didn't do the constructor, Java will do a constructor for you. This is what happens in the last example. We didn't do a constructor, so Java will do this constructor for us. So we have this hidden or default constructor. Now let us do our own constructor. How to do constructor? Constructor are public. The constructor name should be exactly same as the class name. The constructor has no return type, no void. And then you can decide you want to make the constructor with no argument. Actually, this is exactly the constructor what Java did for us, and it was hidden. So if you run this code again, you will still, it's working because we just did the constructor what Java did for us. But you can do something more. You can let the constructor accept a string name, for example. Okay. And now you write here this dot name equal name. Why we write this dot name? Again, because we have a local variable called name and a global variable called name. So if you want to refer to the global variable, you write this dot name equal name. So with this, we create a constructor that accepts a string, and this string will be stored in the name. So now we get error here. Do you know why we get error? Because there is no constructor anymore. There is no default constructor that accepts nothing. Java didn't do a constructor for us that accepts nothing. So this is error. If you try to run this program, you get error because of the constructor. Yeah? So you are creating an object using a constructor that does not accept anything, but we don't have such a constructor. Okay, if you didn't do any constructor, Java will do it for you. But because you did a constructor now, there is no empty constructor or no argument constructor. Okay? So now, the nice thing about the new constructor, you don't need setName anymore. You can directly, when you create a constructor, you can give directly the name. Ahmad and Salma. Okay? So these two things are not part of the code, yeah? This is just explanation from the IDE. Okay, now if you run, it's accepted because now we have a constructor that accepts a name, and this constructor will store the name in the object, and when we print a1.getName, we are getting these names. So this is show you how helpful the constructor can be to create the object with initial value or default value. Now let us do something more. I want to create another variable. So we said all the variables should be private. I want to make it of type balance. Okay. So now I have the class has two variables. I want to modify the constructor to accept two things, the name and the balance. So now this constructor is accepting two input. Whenever you want to create object, you have to give me two values, the name of the account holder and the balance, the initial balance. If you didn't write anything about the name or the balance like this, by default the name will be null and the balance will be 0. but let's write this dot name equal name, and I can write this dot balance equal balance. نعم. Yes. No, yeah. In the slide there was if, to make sure if the balance is minus, don't assign it. But let's ignore that for here. Let's say our bank accepts minus balances. Some banks accept minus balance. Yeah, it's like debt. So for simplicity, let us not. We can do if statement, for example, if you like. You can, depends on what you want. We have set name, get name. I want to add two more methods here. I want to make deposit public. Is deposit void or returning something? It's void? Yes, it's void. No, it's not returning something. It's because you want just to deposit. It should not return something for you. Public void, sorry. Deposit. Does it take input? What do you think? Does it take input? Yes, the deposit amount, right? Double amount. Let us call it amount. And then here you choose what you want to do inside this method. If someone call deposit 100, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to make balance equal balance plus amount, right? So, or you can make balance plus equal amount. So this is the deposit. If you want to make, you can make withdraw. Here is the AI is suggesting for me withdraw, but I don't want to make withdraw. I just want to make get balance. So public, does get balance return something or it's a void? It's return double, right? Get balance. You see the camel case. Does it take something get balance? No, does not take something as input. What should I do in the return balance? Because if you want to ask about account balance, do you need to give me information? No. You ask just A1, for example, dot get balance. We will see in the main. You don't need to give me. But for deposit, if you say to me, I want to deposit, the first thing I ask you, how much you want to deposit, right? So in this case, I need input. But if I ask you, what's your balance? Do I need to give you something? No. You need to tell me your balance, yeah? Okay? Exactly. You need to return. Because the get balance, you should return a value. But for deposit, I don't need you to return me a value. I want you to change the balance and don't return something for me, okay? Now we go to this. Why we have error here is now? Sorry? Yes, because there is no constructor that accepts only string. Now the only constructor is accepting string and a double. Let's see like this. This is accepting, let's say 1000. Okay? So now, if I want to print, the name. This is print line. I can make something like this. Plus the get balance. So I want to print the name of the first account and the balance of the first account. I also want to print the name of the second account and the balance of the second account. Does it make sense? Yes. If I print, what I will get? The name and the balance. Ahmad 100, Salma 1000. This is what I get, yeah? Now if I want to increase Ahmad by, if I want to increase all of them by 500, What should I do? I don't try a method, I call a method here. I want to deposit for Ahmad 500 and for Salma 500. What should I do?
Public void deposit.
Calling the method.
Public void deposit.
A1 dot deposit. I will call the method, right? 500 A2 dot deposit 500, right? Deposit. Okay. Let me print the amount before and after, just to see the difference. So before it will be this one, Ahmad, and this one. Let me make empty line before. And after I get this, let me run it. So Ahmad 100, 1000, Ahmad 600, 1500, yeah? Because I deposit for everyone 500. Okay? Clear?
Doctor, if an output will come, Ahmed is 100, Salma is 1000, Ahmed is 600, ولا على طول الأوتبوت؟
Yes, I make two outputs here.
So,
Yeah, the first output is the old balance, the new output is the new balance, okay? I hope this is clear. Let me, oh, it's not recording? Oh my God. Let me hope it's recording. It seems not. But anyway, no worry. Is it clear?